In a world bustling with incessant activity and unyielding demands, many of us find ourselves grappling with a puzzling question: why, despite our accomplishments and accumulated experiences, does a genuine sense of happiness remain just out of reach? We inhabit an era defined by rapid exchanges, be it goals, deadlines, likes on social media, or impending promotions, but even upon achieving our desires, a nagging feeling of incompleteness persists. Today, we delve into the profound insights imparted by the Buddha over 2,500 years ago, revealing a timeless secret about happiness that continues to elude many. The societal blueprint for happiness. Let's first acknowledge the societal framework we often adhere to when defining happiness. We have been presented with a specific, and perhaps misleading, recipe: excel academically, land a stable job, purchase a home, experience success, find a romantic partner, indulge in vacations, and then curate these milestones for social media consumption. However, while many may check these boxes, a significant number still grapple with feelings of anxiety, emptiness, or a sense of aimlessness. Consider the common trajectory: you achieve a promotion at work, only to find yourself under an even greater burden to excel beyond your previous successes. You gain social media followers, yet soon find yourself anxious about the need to remain relevant in a constantly shifting digital landscape. It's akin to the experience of consuming salty water: the more you engage in this relentless pursuit, the thirstier you become. Such continuous striving can significantly wear down one's spirit and emotional well-being. Redefining happiness, the Buddha's perspective. The Buddha did not trivialize happiness; instead, he fundamentally redefined its true source. He observed that a majority of people link their happiness to transient attributes: success, physical appearance, societal approval, and fleeting pleasures. While these factors may yield temporary joy, their ephemeral nature means that the happiness associated with them ultimately wanes. This dynamic fosters what is referred to as dukkha, a Pali term often translated as suffering, but more accurately interpreted as dissatisfaction or restlessness. Instead of seeking validation from external circumstances, the Buddha advocated for an inward journey. This involves cultivating an understanding of the mind and recognizing how craving, attachment, and incessant grasping create a relentless mental tension. One day, a kind word might elevate your spirits to great heights, while the next day, the lack of a response from someone can plunge you back into despair. This emotional roller coaster exemplifies the unpredictability of happiness when based on external validations. A new approach to happiness. So what if happiness did not depend on the fulfillment of every desire or the perfect orchestration of life? The Buddha wisely stated, "Peace comes from within, do not seek it without." When we cease the chase for happiness and begin to observe our lives as they are, when we relax our suffocating grip on expectations, we unlock a more stable and enduring form of contentment. This perspective does not advocate abandoning aspirations or pleasures; instead, it calls for an emotional detachment from them, allowing us to find peace irrespective of external circumstances. Let's reflect on a realization we often overlook: many of us already possess elements we once fervently desired. You may have longed for a job, yet now dread Mondays. You may have yearned for love, only to find yourself embroiled in trivial disagreements over household tasks. You might have once treasured solitude, yet now regard silence as a source of discomfort. The reality is not that joy has faded; rather, we have become blind to the abundance of daily joy surrounding us. Our tendency to fixate on future milestones often renders us incapable of savoring the present moment. True contentment arises not from an accumulation of possessions or accolades, but rather from a conscientious engagement with the present, embracing what already is without the incessant need for more. Simple pleasures, a warm cup of tea, a conscious deep breath, or a few kind words shared with others, are often overlooked yet embody the essence of peace, if only we remain mindful enough to appreciate them. Transitioning from seeking to experiencing happiness. So how can we move from a state of relentless seeking to one of genuine experiencing? Here are 3 impactful practices designed to foster mindfulness and presence. While they may appear straightforward, their implementation can lead to profound shifts in awareness and perception. 1. Mindful breathing. Simply pause for a moment. Inhale deeply, feeling the air fill your body, then exhale, allowing any accumulated tension to dissipate. Even a minute dedicated to mindful breathing can facilitate a transition from overthinking to awareness, serving as a gentle reminder: I am here, I am alive, and this moment is enough. This practice becomes especially beneficial during moments of overwhelm, or ideally, even during the mundane hours when life feels routine. 2. Letting go of one desire. Choose one desire that you frequently find yourself clinging to. It may be a need for validation from others, the impulse to check your phone during quiet moments, or the feeling that you are never quite enough. Letting go does not equate to indifference, rather, it involves loosening your attachment so it no longer dictates your emotional state. You might be pleasantly surprised by the lightness you feel when you release this habitual grasping. 3. Noticing the now. Consider taking a leisurely walk without your phone in hand. Pay attention to the rustle of the wind, the intricate play of shadows on the ground, the cadence of your heartbeat. By slowing down and availing yourself of the world in this manner, you will become increasingly attuned to the myriad of small yet beautiful moments that life continually offers. Ultimately, happiness is not a distant destination but rather the gentle recognition of what is already present. Embracing Buddha's timeless teachings. The Buddha's wisdom regarding happiness is not hidden within the confines of a remote cave, it is available to each of us in our everyday lives. It is not about eschewing reality, rather, it is about cultivating a state of full awareness within it. You do not need to await a flawless life to discover peace, its essence has always been accessible in the very act of breathing, in the tangible connection with your body, and in the richness of this present moment. Therefore, take a moment today to pause, to notice, and perhaps even to let go of what you cling to. Should this reflection resonate with you, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share this message with someone seeking tranquility amid the chaos of modern life. May you find well-being and presence in each moment, and may you remember that true happiness begins within your own heart.